Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I believe we're up to episode 11 now. Here on RanDOTA. As always, I am D, your host for the show where the meta doesn't matter. This is another captain's mode game I found just randomly, so we're gonna go ahead and get into the draft. If you hear me crunching, I'm currently eating mint stuff so I can actually, have a working throat by the end of the day.
Bad dude's banning someone now.
Alright guys, let's see. First ban. Now this is like I said, this is a captain's mode game, but these are not organized teams apparently. Queen of Pain is the first ban. Good choice.
Radiant team ban.
Mostly because Quap recently has been getting a lot of play. She's been very useful in the pro scene. The meta's been pretty big with her. I mean, like I said, the meta is not terribly important in RanDOTA here, but or at least it's not to me.
Yeah.
Alchemist is the first ban from the Radiant side.
Dire team ban.
Alrighty. They're taking a bit of time to think about this one. Good idea. So who you ban is almost as important as who you pick.
5 seconds remaining.
And they banned the Undying.
The green team's
Kind of an interesting choice. I mean, a lot of people have been playing Undying recently. He's very useful. He's gotten a lot of play in the pros again. Doom is gone.
Dire team
I've been seeing Doom get banned a lot more recently. I'm still not entirely certain why. I'd have to look into any recent patch changes to him. We're into the first pick phase now. Let's see who the Dire start off with. That's just me opening another mint. These things don't last very long with me. Granted, it's not actually like a real mint. It is Ghirardelli peppermint bark. It's actually really good. Too bad they only make it during the winter.
5 seconds remaining.
And the Wind Ranger is the very first pick for our Dire team.
Radiant team pick.
Pretty good to start. It tips your hand a little bit because she's been getting a lot of play. So. Also, folks, please do leave comments on this video if you have a suggestion or a game you'd like me to cast. The way I do this is, Winter Wyvern, first pick for the Radiant.
Radiant team pick.
But yeah, if you want me to, I cast these from replays that I use the match ID to find. And a Darkseer picked up by the Radiant next. Good choice. Not my favorite, but he is useful when well played. But yeah, also please feel free to check out the rest of my channel. I've currently got 3 series running. Fridays are Wild Terraria Fridays. I think we're probably up to about episode 2 or 3 now. I've lost track. Saturdays are my War of the Gods. We're currently into. We should still be in the newest campaign where we're playing. I'll mention that in just a minute. We have Tusk as the second pick for the Dire side.
Dire team ban.
But yes, the current War of the Gods, we should still be in the 3-way fight between Abyssia and Arcosophail against us playing Marignon in the late ages as the Conquerors of the Sea. It's still going to be in the early stages at this point. but fun stuff. And then, of course, RanDOTA goes out on Sundays.
Five seconds remaining.
I'm probably going to add more series as I get more into as I get more time to do this. I still don't have a huge amount of time with my teaching job, but
Reserve time.
I do these in bulk. I usually record these in bulk on weekends when I can.
Reserve time.
Gyrocopter dropped out by the Dire.
The green team's banning someone now.
Third ban from the Radiant side. Eat my last one of these real quick. The real reason I'm doing this is because I have a bit of a sore throat, and mint is supposed to help. Plus chocolate.
Five seconds remaining.
And Dazzle is our third ban from the Radiant.
Bad dude's banning someone now.
Yeah, banning the Shadow Priest makes a lot of sense, especially with somebody like Tusk who has to get into the front lines. And if you can do enough damage, he can actually, or if you do enough damage to him, he might need the Shallow Grave. Also, Shallow Grave is a great counter to the Winter's Curse if you think about it. Because if you don't get Dazzle with Winter's Curse, either as the target or in the area of effect, he can grave the person who is in there, who is cursed.
5 seconds remaining.
Shallow Grave lasts a lot longer than Winter's Curse, even at max level. Because let's see, at max level, Winter's Curse lasts, 3.5 seconds. It's not a lot of time, but
Reserve time.
the biggest danger for our Dire side would be if our Radiant picked up somebody like a Sven. Or actually, if anybody picks up a Sven. Because God's Strength, if somebody gets hit with Winter's Curse near him when he's got God's Strength on, they're basically going to get chopped to pieces by their own teammate. Shadow Fiend is our 4th ban for the Dire. See who our 4th ban is from the Radiant side.
Ban. Five seconds remaining.
Going into reserves.
Reserve time.
They haven't used too much of it. And they banned the Silencer. One of my favorite characters, actually.
Radiant team pick.
He's an interesting character. I think this is another short game. It's under an hour, I mean. Oh, it's under 45 minutes, I remember. And we have Lena picked up by our Radiant squad. Very dangerous little lady. I think she needs to get a new haircut personally, but just because that looks like something out of like the 50s. Let's see who pick number 3 is for our Dire squad.
5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
They're, again, dipping into their reserve timer. We will see how this goes. Certainly taking their time on this one, which is good. I mean, thinking things through is a good idea. And they pick up a Lich, after using quite a bit of their reserve timer to do it.
Radiant team pick. Five seconds remaining.
They're taking their time too. Not that it's a bad thing. I mean, thinking through what your team comp is going to be is a pretty good idea.
Reserve time.
And they pick up the Earthshaker as number 4.
Dire team pick. Five seconds remaining.
Slardar is number 4 for the pick on our Dire squad.
Radiant
He's getting a lot more.
banned.
He's getting a lot more use recently, mostly because of the. I don't know, actually. Couldn't actually tell you why. Oh well, final band's coming out here. Disruptor band out. Good choice, because a lot of the
Dire team banned.
there's a lot of skill dependency here on the Radiant squad. Not much in the way of auto attack damage, except for Earthshaker. But again, to do that, he's really got to use his skill, especially Enchant Totem. I mean, at level 4, I mean, he does 4 times. He gets 400% bonus damage. That's just insane.
Five seconds remaining.
Final ban from our Dire squad. Let's see.
Reserve time.
dipping once more into their ever-shrinking amount of reserve time. Wraith King is the final ban. Pretty good choice, considering
team pick.
their team. Actually, currently, two of their team members are pretty squishy. One of them can become pretty squishy. Slardar's major issue is that if you get hit while you're using sprint, you take a lot more damage. 15% doesn't sound like it, but 15% of 1,000 is 150. So. I mean, very few heroes can reliably do 1,000 damage in one go, but it's not impossible. Final picks coming out now. Radiant are going to dip into their reserve timer. They've got quite a lot of it left.
Reserve time.
Basically a full minute and a half. I mean, it's not quite, but you get the idea. Taking quite a bit of time, but final pick for our Radiant is the Phantom Lancer.
Dire team pick.
Fun character to play as, although some of the changes they made to him are a little interesting. Such as he doesn't create duplicates automatically anymore. Or he does, but actually let me check on that. Yeah, he does, but you now need his ultimate to do it. It used to be you could just do it normally with his old passive, which is now replaced with this Phantom Rush. Final pick for our Dire squad. Who's it gonna be?
Seconds remaining. Reserve time.
15 seconds left for our Dire picker. Dire to pick their last character.
Medusa.
And Medusa is the final pick. The Snake Lady herself. Some pretty good team comps here. Not the most brilliant, but hey, we'll see how it works out. Team comp is only part of the game, folks. It's how you play it. And we're gonna go ahead and drop into the game in just a moment. folks, we are now in the game. Get that chart up. Start off introducing our Dire Squad. Alright, starting off with our Dire Squad. Oop, actually. The Antipode Courier is always kind of amusing. Wow. 6,415 kills on that gem. That's a pretty good number. See how things fall out real quick. Alrighty, first off, we got MYS Moon playing the Slardar. Looks like he's going bottom lane. We've got Imbalance playing the Tusk. Slow Potion on the Lich, who's the one who owns that courier, so he's the one with 6,000 kills. Heavenski or Heaven Sky playing the Wind Ranger, looking nice and pretty with that flower. And last is Excalibur playing the Medusa. For our Radiant side, we have I Need You playing the Phantom Lancer, that's almost up there with My Nuts, as in terms of funny potential sayings with the name. RBSK playing the Darkseer. Road to Demon on the Earthshaker. For Eber playing the Lina, and for Ezzy playing the Winter Wyvern.
The battle begins.
Alright, opening bounty runes, Wind Ranger and Lina each get one, so good even split there. Phantom Lancer's actually already taken a bit of damage. Looks like he got chased off taking the bottom rune for himself. And they actually managed to block the pole camp with that sentry ward. Well placed Lich. He might actually also have blocked the big camp too. Or actually that's the medium camp, so I'm sorry. Dragon Slave flies out. Lena's already got 2 last hits because of that.
I steal from the slow.
Wind Ranger gets a 1 deny, but Lena's still leading the last hits chart. Okay, we've got Phantom Lancer versus Slardar and Lich on the bottom lane. Looks like he's going to be supported by the Winter Wyvern. Should go okay. Oh, that's stunned though. Arctic Burn going out onto the Lich. He's getting chased off, getting a lot of damage here, and there he goes. Winter Wyvern takes your first blood. Oh, that Earthshaker coming in with the fissure block at just the right time saves the Phantom Lancer. Oh, but meanwhile up top, Darkseer actually takes down the Medusa. Looks like he did it with an Ion Shell. Yeah, Ion Shell Surge combo.
Bad dude's top tower gonna fall.
So Medusa versus Darkseer. Never would have called that for the Darkseer, but... And Tusk coming in to help his Snake Lady friend. Ooh. Wind Ranger is getting pretty low there on the old health, but that salve is going to keep her up. Lina just trying to deny. Alright, so we've got a tri-lane bot for the Radiant with the Winter Wyvern, the Earthshaker, and the Phantom Lancer up against the Slardar Lich combo. Lich standing back, blocking creeps, and also using Sacrifice to give himself some mana and some experience. Oh, we got something going on up here? Tusk Medusa versus Darkseer off lane. This might go poorly. Oh, Ice Shard block. Double Ion Shell on the Tusk though. He's not making it out of there. Darkseer gets another kill. This Darkseer's doing work already.
Tower's under attack.
Lina versus the Wind Ranger in the mid. Wind Run gets popped, and nothing else is going to happen really. Slardar and the Lich are chasing down the Winter Wyvern. Can they get her? Slardar pops Sprint, but no, nothing's going to come out of this. Ooh, just before the hit goes off. Ooh, Slithering Crush on, and Ice Shard. Tusk rotates in, and they take the Phantom Lancer down. But is this going to create an opening for the Darkseer to get the Medusa? Not quite. Earthshaker picks up a regen rune. Winter Wyvern is in big trouble. Gets taken down by the Slardar. Earthshaker drops a fissure, but it's not quite enough to take out the Slardar. Not quite. So now we're up to 3 to 2. game's already going well. Or quickly, I should say. Oh, Darkseer's going on Medusa, and he's not gonna commit. That ion shell damage, though, that's nuts. Oh, we got a ping down here. Tusk looks like he wants the rune. Oh, he's got a bounty rune. Is he gonna hold it? Yeah, he's gonna hold it for the Wind Ranger. Meanwhile, Lena goes up to secure herself a haste rune. Uh-oh. Oh, Winter Wyvern dodges just barely the Ice Shard. Snowball comes in, takes down the Winter Wyvern. Tusk gets the kill. Phantom Lancer and Earthshaker not managing to get anything back, so 1-0 on the bottom lane. Lena's still leading the last hit streak. Let's check net worth. Oop, Slithering Crush, Shatter Blast goes out. Fissure, but it blocked. Unfortunately, the Fissure is on the Earthshaker and his teammates are on the wrong side, so the Dire guys are gonna get out of there. Uh-oh. Oh, Darkseer manages to surge away just before Medusa could really get him. So, Snake Lady's probably not terribly happy about that, but 3 for 3 though, or 3-2-3. 3-3, I should say.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Ooh, Slardar gets the deny, and Phantom Lancer might have overcommitted here. He's trying to run. Can he get out? Oh, that Cold Embrace might actually have been enough to kill him. Might have been what actually got him, because without that, he wouldn't have been able to run. Lena rotates in, got the haste rune, going on the Lich. And Lich is dead. Lena gets the last hit. But she doesn't, unfortunately, does not have quite enough for the Laguna Blade. She might have been able to get Slardar there too. Oop. Oh, misses the Light Strike Array. Meanwhile, Slardar is being chased down by the Phantom Lancer. Lena, on the other hand, is being chased down. Manages to land the Light Strike Array there. Power Shot flies out, misses, and Wind Ranger wisely decides to run away. Earthshaker thanking somebody for the clarity potion. Yep, I was right on that. I did guess right there. They're coming in. Ooh, Tusk gets blocked out from being able to do anything useful here. Except the Ice Shards managed to keep the Phantom Lancer back long enough. Slardar is going to escape. Let's see, Medusa versus Darkseer. He's still up 2-0. She's still down by 1 kill. Oop. Lena versus Wind Ranger in the mid again. Lena's actually got enough for, let's see, 245. Yeah, she's actually got enough for her full combo, and that would be well enough to kill the Wind Ranger. I mean, actually, she doesn't even need a full combo. If she hits with a Dragon Slave or a Light Strike Array, Wind Ranger is not going to survive it. Actually, no, she might survive it if it's the Light Strike Array. Uh-oh. Snowball comes in, Ice Shard to follow. Light Strike Array to stun the Tusk. Oh! Lena manages to take down the Wind Ranger with a Dragon Slave Laguna Blade combo. Earthshaker comes in with the Fissure. Lena hits with a Light Strike Array for a chain stun, and they manage to take down the Tusk. Lena survives the whole thing. That gank attempt. Oh, but in comes Slardar, and he's got her. Slithering Crush into Amplify damage is enough to take down the Lena. So it's a 2 for 1 in the mid, but unfortunately, Lena is currently our network leader. And she also did get... She got at least one of those kills, didn't she? Yeah, she got the Wind Ranger kill. Earthshaker got the Tusk kill. Spirit Lance going out onto the Lich. Winter or Arctic Burn. Oh, there goes the Chain Frost. Unfortunately, it's not bouncing in the direction they needed to. Power Shot flies out, takes down the Winter Wyvern. And Slardar gets the Phantom Lancer. So they take 2-0 on the bottom there, when it looked like they were going to be committed on and Lich might have died, but... Oh. Darkseer versus Medusa. He was trying to cut the creep lane, or trying to cut the creep wave. Vacuum. She pops Mana Shield, and they decide, nope, we're not going to fight each other. Except that now Winter Wyvern is TP'd top, and Lena's coming in for a rotation. This is a 3-man rotation to try and take down this Medusa. It's a good idea. Medusa, if she gets going, is just insanely dangerous. Mana Shield's up, and a Laguna Blade just punches straight through it. Lena just utterly, just basically decides to completely fry the Snake Lady. Uh-oh, Phantom Lancer and Earthshaker trying to take on Slardar, Lich. Luckily for them, Chain Frost is down right now, so... The entire Tier 1 has gone down. First tower of the game goes to our Radiant side.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yes, it is. Yes, their middle tower is under attack. Phantom Lancer picks up a bounty rune and also chugs down most of his bottle. And here comes Slardar. Amplify damage out onto the Earthshaker. Spirit Lance, though, is going to chase Slardar back. Smoked up Tusk is just sitting here. Is he gonna actually try something? Ooh. Slardar gets... Oh, Chain Frost goes out. Bounces. Oh, it's enough. That second bounce onto the Phantom Lancer is what got him. Amp damage. Ooh, the Slithering Crush just misses. And they turn it around, take down Slardar, making a 1-for-1. Phantom Lancer for Slardar. And it's even better for our Radiant side because Slardar had a domination streak going, so he just fed a lot more gold. Oh, they are diving behind Tier 1 on bottom. They're going for Tusk. He is not going to make it. Lena gets the kill.
I'm terrified beyond the capacity for rational fortified.
Looks like they're also going to just move in and take out that Tier 1 bottom. Second tower of the game is going to go to our Radiant. It's 9-8 at the 11-minute mark.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that. Had to hear something. I'm going to cut out the pause I had. We got a chase going down here. Slardar chasing down the Winter Wyvern, not going to catch him. Because Lena, Darkseer, and Earthshaker all come in. Earthshaker throws out a fissure. Oh, but that's a good ice shards to block by Tusk.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Shatter Blast goes out. Hits really only lands on the Slardar, but ooh, good. That's a good shackle on Earthshaker. And Earthshaker goes down. They hit Laguna Blade, and Slardar goes down. So it's a 1-for-1 trade. Yule's Scepter into Light Strike Array combo. Dragon Slave. Yeah, Wind Ranger's not making it out of this one.
That's a 2-5.
Arctic Burn. Or, yeah, Winter Wyvern pops Arctic Burn, but doesn't actually manage to kill anybody with it, or hit anybody, really. Not sure why she dropped the Yules.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Wind Ranger and Lich look like they might be trying to square off against the Lina Earthshaker combo. These actually might be organized teams now that once you actually start to watch them. They just don't have names, but what's in a name? Dragon Slave flies out. Doesn't really do much, not much follow-up. Ooh, Fissure onto the Wind Ranger. She pops Wind Run and just gets the hell out of there.
Bad dudes, middle tower, everyone, go, now!
Meanwhile, Slardar has decided to push down bottom. Lina comes in to see if she can stop him. Yule's Scepter into Light Strike. Dragon Slave and Laguna Blade, and Slardar gets almost gets blown the hell up. But he manages. Is he going to manage to sprint away? Is he going to escape her? Yeah, it looks like he might. Yep. He manages to make it out of there with less than 100 HP to his name.
Dire's middle tower.
Wind Ranger comes in. Looks like she might be moving to try and take out Lina.
Dire structures are fortified. Middle tower, everyone, go, now!
And the middle tower, tier 1 for the Dire, goes down, meaning they are out of tier 1 towers. That opens up a lot more of the map for the Radiant side. Lich, Tusk, and Medusa all positioning around the top lane.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Phantom Lancer is stopping the push, so... Uh-oh. Slardar's in trouble. Yep. Laguna Blade blows him apart. Fish fry. Lich comes in. Frost Blast, yeah. That's what I thought.
Middle tower is under attack. Such as you, Captain.
Ooh, Winter Wyvern comes in from the side. Shatter Blast and Arctic Burn. Not going to get a kill out of it, but does reduce Wind Ranger down to about half HP. Speaking of half, we're just about halfway through this game. Oh, we got a fight about to start out. Winter Wyvern gets caught out. Snowballed Echo Slam on 3. Lich does get the kill on the Winter Wyvern, but that Echo didn't. Actually, that might only have been a one-man Echo. That was well played.
Yo, green dudes, something bad is happening. In your bottom. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Slardar's in trouble here because there's an invisible Lina on the prowl, and she's looking for some fish sticks. Oh, whiffs the Light Strike array. Slardar. Oh, looks like he was going for the Slithering Crush. He goes for it again, but misses. Mutual Stun. He's trying to run from her, and oh, Wind Ranger comes in. Laguna Blade destroys the Slardar. Can the Wind Ranger get out of this or get a kill off of it? Doesn't look like it. Arctic Burn and Shatter Blast. They do take down the Lina finally. But Winter's Curse drops on the Tusk. Nobody's around to follow it up except for the Winter Wyvern's teammates. Can they get him? Oh, the vacuum pulls him back. Medusa's pushing top again, trying to fight off the Phantom Lancer and actually doing a good job of it. She pushed him all the way back. Whereas Lich is left alone on the bottom lane. 3-for-1 exchange in that fight. Trading a Lina for a Slardar, Wind Ranger, and Tusk, always worth it. I mean, Lina is their major damage source right now, but she's also way ahead in net worth. Speaking of, let's check the experience graph. A little over 1K in favor of our Radiant side, and our net worth, just over 7,000 gold difference. No, it's not. There it is. Yep. Unfortunately for our Radiant side, Medusa's been left alone a lot, so... Oh, Lina blinks in, trying to get him. Trying to get Medusa, trying to help stop that problem. She pops Stone Gaze and just starts walking away. Lena actually gets stoned. Ice shards block off the path. They're not gonna get her. Slardar is... Yeah, they're all the Dire are just gonna run away from this. They don't want to fight this right now. Shatter Blast to kill some creeps. That's what that's called, right? Oh, Splinter Blast. Shatter Blast sounds cooler though. I'll try to make sure I use the correct name. Earthshaker hiding in the trees, getting ready to throw out a fissure. Waiting on somebody to get into the right side of it. So, oh, jumps in with a 3-man Echo Slam vacuum wall combo, but out comes the Chain Frost. Chain Frost bouncing all over the place. Doesn't kill anybody, but does bring a lot of people very, very low. Earthshaker gets taken down by the Mystic Snake. Darkseer gets killed by a tower. Windranger takes the Dragon Slave from Lena. And all this time, the creeps manage to take the tower. Ooh, Medusa jumps in and manages to get a double kill. 3 for 2 so far. Can they make it any more? Nope. Lena and the Winter Wyvern are gonna escape from here. Ice shards fly out. Tusk is just clearing up some creeps. $18-14 at the 20-minute mark. Let's see, there's just under 40 minutes in this whole game, so actually we still got about 20 minutes left. I counted wrong. Earthshaker trying to fight off Slardar. Ooh, that enchant totem. If he had it at maybe 2 more levels, he probably could have just caved Slardar's head in.
Bad dude's top tower gonna fall over soon.
Top tower on the Dire. Not much damage on it. Tier 2 on the bottom. A bit more damage. Tier 2 on the middle is just gone though. And the music is broken again. Great. Snowballs in. Walrus Punch. Earthshaker is going down.
I was just getting warmed up.
They know where they are now, though, because there's an observer ward right here. It's about to run out. It's only got about 30 seconds left on it, but they know they're there. Splinter Blast flies out. Phantom Lancer, Spirit Lance is in. Light Strike Array. Slardar is dead. But the Chain Frost goes out. Bounces to some of the Phantom Lancer's illusions. Not much is going to happen there. Light Strike Array after the Yule Scepter. Laguna Blade doesn't do any damage. What the? Not physical attacks, but.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I hear Stone Gaze going off. Two for nil exchange right there. Winter Wyvern and Lena get those kills. Light Strike Ray Vacuum and Phantom Lancer claims Medusa. Windranger just buys back to help defend this. Power Shot flies through, does a lot of damage, but not enough to kill anybody. Lena gets hit with the Ice Shards into the Snowball. Walrus Punch combo. But the Cold Embrace is going to save her life. It's not going to save the Winter Wyverns, though. Darkseer and Earthshaker are the last two left. And, oh, Phantom Lancer as well. Radiant realize they've overstayed their welcome and are running for their lives. Oh, Slardar jumps onto the Darkseer, gets the Slithering Crush. Mech goes off. Is it going to be enough to save him? With that fissure, it might be. Phantom Lancer jumps in. I don't even know which one he is. Where is he? Oh, he's dead. Never mind.
That's a twofer.
Lich gets a secondary kill on the Earthshaker after the Walrus Punch combo. So they managed to take 3 on the retreat, leaving Lena and the Darkseer as the only survivors. Arctic Burn popped. Yule's Scepter. Splinter Blast flies out, and that's some Arctic Burn damage going on to the Slardar. He pops Sprint, which actually means he's going to take more damage from this. Or he would have. That mid tier 3 is taking quite a pounding.
Till 9:30.
Slardar's picked up a smoke, see what he's going to plan with that.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. You need to defend here.
Jumps onto the creeps, and 3-man smoke. Windranger, Tusk, and Slardar are smoked up. Windranger looks like she might break hers to the Winter Wyvern really soon. Yep, here she goes. Actually decides the better of it. Looks like this smoke might actually... Yeah, this smoke's probably not going to do anything.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
The Radiant are moving in, trying to take out that top tier 2.
Bad dude's top tower gonna fall over soon.
Medusa and Tusk are going off. Looks like they're trying to stop the Darkseer. Ooh, Blink Ice Shard, but a quick Force Staff pushes him into the Slardar, who gets the Slithering Crush off. Snowball goes off. Walrus Punch. Mech goes off. Vacuum Wall. Wall on 3. Stone Gaze goes off. Can they actually pull anything off here? Darkseer goes down after the Slardar dies to the Lena. So it's currently a 1-for-1. Are they going to get any more? Lena and the Phantom Lancer are doing their best. Ooh, Lena blinks forward, gets a Yule, but a quick Shackle Shot ties the Lena to the Phantom Lancer, and a Cold Embrace might save the Lena. 3-man Echo from the Earthshaker just blinks in. Laguna Blade onto the Medusa. Doesn't kill her, but it does bring her low. Winter's Curse onto the Lich, but the only one affected by it is the Windranger, and nothing's going to happen there. Arctic Burn going onto the Lich. Enchant Totem. Smack. Windranger goes down to the Winter Wyvern and the Phantom Lancer. Splinter Blast goes out. Cold Embrace on Winter Wyvern, but she still gets taken out by the Tusk. Currently 2-for-1. Snowballs forward. Tusk snowballs forward with Slardar. Gets killed by the Lena and the Phantom Lancer, so it's currently 2-for-2. Lich ports in, but Phantom Lancer, oh, he uses Doppelganger to get up into the trees, but it's not enough to save him. Mystic Snake takes the kill. Wow, that fight went crazy. So 2-for-3 with a buyback on the Slardar. And judging by that line on the map, Earthshaker is basically saying, screw going bottom, let's just barrel down through middle. And there's a nice little courier. Just sitting there. Moving back into a bit of farming right now, which is a good idea. Medusa gotta be going for Eye of Scotty at this point, because you don't get 2 ultimate orbs otherwise. Yep, Excalibur's also got the Orb of Venom on the courier, so that's definitely going to be the Eye of Scotty. Slardar gets caught out, but Tusk comes in trying to help him. Snowball's out. Chainfrost goes. Bouncing all over the place. But is it going to be enough to kill anybody? Doesn't look like. Winter's Curse onto the Tusk, but he's really weak, but only the Windranger was actually affected. Winter Wyvern gets taken down. Yeah, there's the Eye of Scotty. It's already up on the Medusa. They're chasing after this Phantom Lancer. He's just running now. As is the Darkseer. These guys are doing their best to get the hell out of here. Tusk tries snowballing forward, but he doesn't have the range on it because he didn't have anybody in there with him. Lina and a smoked up Earthshaker going into the camps. How is this going to turn out? Oh, no, they decide, no, we don't want to be here. Instead, they go after the Slardar. Light Strike Array, Yule's combo, Fissure Stun into a Laguna. Slardar is now probably in about 300 pieces. Phantom Lancer finds the Medusa, but decides not to fight her. Lina gets shackled, and Earthshaker stunned. 2-man Echo. Phantom Lancer is just pounding away at the Wind Ranger. Takes her down. Can the Medusa get out of here? Enchant Totem stun. Yule Scepter. Light Strike Array combo. And those Ice Shards. That's poor placement by our Tusk player. Without those Ice Shards, Medusa might have been able to just run a straight line into the base rather than having to go around and go through the enemy. So that might actually have been a bad play by our Tusk player. Still, 3-for-0 exchange right there in that big fight. Well, not a big fight, but Tier 3 goes down in the middle. Ice Shards fly out, do nothing really more than make Lina a little chilly. Lich and Tusk are the only two standing for our dire side right now, and Lina decides to try and change that, but doesn't catch the Lich. If you're wondering why Lina keeps throwing out random spells, it's because she's got Fiery Soul. So she gets more attack speed and move speed every time she casts a spell. Darkseer and Lina decide to retreat. Winter Wyvern thinking about it, but not quite. Phantom Lancer just goes and ports down bottom. Does he have Boots of Travel? Yes, he does. Slardar misses the Slithering Crush, but he gets the amplified damage off, so they now know anywhere that the Winter Wyvern goes. Not that it's going to do them much good right now, because nobody's anywhere near her. Medusa going bottom. Slardar once again popping Sprint, fighting off some of the Ancient Golems. Ancient Rock and Granite. Spirit Lance goes out onto one creep. Medusa decides, that's Phantom Lancer, I'm not going to stand here. Ooh, Lina still takes out the Wind Ranger even though the Tusk comes in to try and save her. Manages to stun the Tusk. Oh, but Slardar jumps in with a Blink Dagger and a Slithering Crush, and Lina is dead, but she does get the stun off on them, so... Splinter Blast flies out from the Winter Wyvern, but that's really all that's going to happen there. Uh-oh. Medusa... Oh, Walrus Punch onto the Winter Wyvern. Can she escape from this? Doesn't look like it. Darkseer jumps in with Shiva's Guard. Ooh, Winter's Curse on the Medusa and a Stone Gaze. But that Winter's Curse just saved the Winter Wyvern. So well played there. Medusa decides not to try and fight the Darkseer. Darkseer decides, I'm going to fight you whether you want me to or not. Oh, Echo Slam. Oh, wow. Those creeps are what really killed him there. Echo Slam on the Slardar and those 4 creeps. Chain Frost is going. Oh, there. It just went out. Medusa's not making it out of here. Wall goes down, and they both run through, and both Tusk and Wind Ranger run through at once. Tusk gets taken down by the Phantom Lancer. Darkseer decides to charge forward. Looks like he might be going on the Wind Ranger. Is he going to do it? Nope.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Darkseer escapes with 130 health.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Phantom Lancer, on the other hand, gets out with just over 350. Radiant finally lose a Tier 1. Unfortunately for the Dire, they're down a melee barracks. Ooh, Lina comes in with a Light Strike Array Yule's combo that leads into a Laguna that blows the hell out of Wind Ranger. Instant teleport, and then a blink stun from Slardar. He pops the BKB, and he gets after getting the amplified damage off, and manages to kill the Lina in revenge. So this game is fun. I'm liking this one.
Bad dude's hat was crap anyway. Don't sweat it.
I mean, there's only about 6 or 7 minutes left. Earthshaker pops, gets a double damage rune. Looks like he's gonna use it to farm the creeps. And he actually did throw out a fissure to draw in this mud golem. Power shot hurt the creep wave a little bit, but Slardar blinks forward, trying to find the Phantom Lancer. So he misses Sleeping Crush. Winter's Curse, and Phantom Lancer actually pops the Doppelganger. Lena comes in. Laguna Blade straight through the BKB because she has the Scepter. There's nothing to stop her from just blowing someone up now. Except being dead, but she's got an 18 and 4. This Lena is definitely gotta be the MVP. Phantom Lancer looks like he wants to make a move onto the Roche. Unfortunately, Phantom Lancer is actually a really bad hero to Roche because his illusions... Roche is actually made so that he automatically destroys illusions. But now, got the entire team in there. The Ion Shell on the Lena is not as useful. Because the range on Ion Shell is not that great. First Roche of the game goes to our Radiant side. Lena's immortal now. LSA from the Yule Scepter. Oh, and Lich is annihilated. And another 2-man Echo. Oh, Earthshaker gets both kills. Lena using her speed bonus to get ahead of the Wind Ranger. Uh-oh. Cold Embrace on Lena. Is she actually getting stoned? Yeah, she did get stone gazed. She got frozen facing the Medusa. That's unfortunate. Can she get out of here? Nope. But she did have the Aegis, so she's got a second life. She's coming right back. Can they kill her a second time? Probably not. There goes the Laguna Blade. Does almost the entirety of... Just almost kills the... Ooh, Winter's Curse goes down on the Tusk, and now it's... Who bought back? Slardar bought back. Shackle onto a fake Phantom. Yule Scepter, Light Strike Array combo. Slardar is dead. And he already bought back, so he's out for a minute 20. That's the game. Looks like it's gonna be a game, folks.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
The Radiant are gonna move it. Probably gonna move in soon to take out the towers. Phantom Lance is already there. Lena's already moving on as well.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is
Lena popping some spells so she can attack faster.
Ruh-roh, bad news, ruh-roh, middly widdly gone all diddly. Dire structures are
This is
fortified.
basically over.
Bad dudes,
Still,
middle
this was
tower,
a good
go,
game.
Go, now. Dire's middle tower.
Lena just decides to turn Lich inside out.
Dire's middle
Or put a
tower
hole
is
through him, either way. Stone Gaze from the Medusa slows down the attack on the Ancient, just because you can't hit when you can't move.
The evil dude's face is getting owned.
Phantom Lancer jumps on the Medusa, and can he get her? Light Strike Array. Medusa is not going to survive this.
Dire's ancient is under attack.
And the Ancient is down now to half health.
Dire's ancient needs rescuing.
Oh, and we get a bit of a whiff on the Echo Slam right there at the end, but this is a victory for the Radiant, folks. Good. That was a pretty good game. That was a fun one. Go ahead and pause right there. Alright, folks, that was this game. Again, we have a Radiant victory here. Pretty good game. Fun one. Lena definitely went a little nuts there. I mean, Yule's Scepter, Octarine Core, Blink Daggers, and Aghanims. That's just nuts. She could kill anybody at that point. I mean, come on, she had 22 kills and 11 assists there. Fun game, like I said. Well, if you enjoyed the video, please feel free to like or favorite, and leave a comment if you have an idea about another match I could cast. Like I said, if you have a match that you want me to look at, send me the match ID. You can always find it in the top left of the score screen here at the end, or if you're looking at the replay screen, it's in the same place. I'll look into it. The email will be in the video description, as well as you can find it on my channel by clicking the About link. And if you really want to keep up with me, because I've got 3 series running now, you can just click the subscribe button down below the video, or at the end. Both would help me out, and I really do appreciate all my subscribers. Anyway, tune in next Sunday for another episode of RanDOTA. Hopefully we get something this fun. As for that, folks, I have been D. Good night, and good gaming.